got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Gostkowski set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Switch. Hey, Tuesday. Let's go.
Play action. Ryan. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. 1st down, Falcons. one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Shift. Watch the shift. 11. Wait. Wait.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Everyone, you got 4 down. Out, 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 out. Hey, take 10. Jump. Get out.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check. Crunch. 11. He's checking. Hey, 59, ready. Crunch.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And a Panther first down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7. Falcons.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
No. Watch twitch. 151. Check 99. Check 99. Slip.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Falcons nothing.
Now Ryan on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check 52. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 3. Check 3. 21. Check 3. Check 3.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Wait. Hey, South. Who's that? Is that yours? Hey, South.
From the shotgun, Ryan uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 33. Yo. Yo. Mike, check 30. Got it. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Sterling Hawkrichter.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anderson, incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the air again with Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Winds. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 12, Winston flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chris Manhertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Brought down by Trey.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
22. Hey, check. Check Mike 33. Don't get nervous. Mike check 33. Base. Help. Watch the twist. Hey, let it go.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, it's Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 16-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
We got 51. Check. Lucky.
Now Ryan. And that one will fall incomplete.
For Hayden Hurst.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Check three. Check your hot read. Check. Hey, watch it. Check. Gun. Mike check 33. You better be afraid of me.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. This from 36 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Ryan. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A first down carry for Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd down and 4. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. After the penalty, it's Smith. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, right. 51, Tom.
On first down, Ryan. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chinn. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
throwing the interception. Winston. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30.
McCaffrey on the catch.
Between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
A gain of 15. First down.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
Winston.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Winston. Got his target, Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now he goes Smith, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
He's across midfield.
On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
39.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll make it 3rd down.
By Dante Jackson.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Ryan. Flush to his right. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K-Wan short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it, but they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd down, Winston again. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The first down throw for Winston. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Panthers.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 41-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Right there, 54, right there.
Off the play fake, Winston. Flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Ready? Move ready. All day, guys. 45, 45, 45, come on, 45. Easy.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Falcons 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's the backup, Mariota. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Troy Pride. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And Anderson's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Catch there by Robbie Anderson, and we all know he's got the speed to get behind any defense. What I think is underrated about his game is his toughness and his belief in self. Robbie Anderson was an undrafted free agent who's turned into a big-time player in the NFL, and now landing in Carolina reunites him with his college coach, Matt Rule, when they were together at Temple.
He's going to look deep for more, and it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.